As I'm going through major transitions and changes, my morning routine has been rooted in rhythm to give space for the new Whitney to emerge. I've been experimenting with different structures and which would best support my growth. And I find that one with flow and spaciousness makes me feel the most alive. So this is my fall morning routine that fills my heart up with joy and excitement to be here on this earth. Pretty consistently, I wake up with a high level of cortisol. So my morning routine from the beginning is me being aware of the fact that I don't feel that great, and however I proceed will highly determine how the rest of my day will pan out. So I try to implement moments of mindfulness as I make my bed and as I go downstairs to make my cup of caffeine. During my ideal mornings, I like to start off with intuitive stretching. I try not to think too much about which poses I want to do as I let my body naturally guide me through the stretch. Throughout this segment, I like to hold my poses with my breath, being aware of how each pose makes me feel. There are a lot of kinks that need to be worked out in the mornings for me, and the simple poses like happy baby, child's pose, downward dog, and cobra are really helpful for me to feel mobile. By the end of my morning routine, I like the series of actions that I do remind me of the affirmation that life is good. Life is good. I want to feel that life is good. So what can I do this morning to remind me of that truth? Of that simple truth. Is it to look at the squirrel, run away from cheddar? Perhaps. When I went downstairs this morning, my dad was already awake, drinking his cup of coffee. I live with both of my parents, and even though I try to stay on good terms with them, I'll be honest, being in their presence when I have just risen is not the easiest thing to do. So a boundary that I have communicated to them and have been enforcing over the past couple of months is to not initiate conversations with me in the morning. Before I set this boundary, I would avoid going downstairs in order to avoid talking to my parents because I knew that they would try to initiate conversation with me. But after honoring my need of morning silence, I've been able to go downstairs with lightness and love. This subtle shift in energy is one of the reasons why my relationship with my parents slowly started to turn more harmonious. What is a boundary or preference that we could communicate to our loved ones that would bring more unity and closeness instead of nurturing this feeling of avoidancy? When the weather is this good, I have this primordial urge to be outside. It's a must. It's a must for me. And I feel like when I don't take that opportunity, I always feel a bit regretful. Tuning into my breath. Being aware that I'm here, not in my home, not in my car, but here, bringing awareness that this is my morning routine, my morning rhythm, that I have chosen to come here to feel alive. to feel grounded, to feel expansive and abundant with life's endless possibilities. Thank you, Whitney, for bringing me out here, for letting me have this experience. I'm so grateful. Honestly, this is not a bad spot to maybe eat my little sandwich that I packed. I did bring a sandwich, and read or journal. Maybe. Let's check the state of this log. Any moving bugs? Or are those eggs? Those kind of look like eggs. Okay. Let's keep on walking. The outdoors is so magical. Looking at the trees, feeling the dirt under my feet, hearing people from all different walks of life come together at this park. And this dog, my interaction with this dog was the core memory of this morning. We're not here only to be productive. We're here to relish with the natural world, to eat our cute little sandwich on a downward slope, to let the wind fly our hair away. This is what life is about. And this morning was so incredibly special because I got to experience this first thing in my day. Here are the current vitamins that I'm taking. Iron, elderberry, vitamin C, zinc. This is for my immune health. This is because I have an iron deficiency. I'm taking probiotics because I just recently finished a round of antibiotics, so this is to support my gut health. And vitamin D because last winter I was vitamin D deficient, so very important for my mood. It is another very calm, peaceful morning today with Mr. Cheddar. This morning, I did not have to leave my house in order to feel alive. I went out to my yard and I sunbathed first thing without even washing my face or putting sunscreen on. I just let my skin absorb some sun, letting the sun melt away the armor that is somehow there first thing in the morning. Because I wake up with cortisol, I am pretty much on edge. And I think it's also because I'm living with my family too. And that kind of puts me in a state where I'm not fully able to relax or be comfortable if I don't intentionally let go of the areas of where I'm holding resentment or pain, disappointment. I do imagine that it'll probably be a bit different once I start living alone, but this is my reality and I don't wish to change it. It is serving me perfectly. There's so much beauty and there's so much wisdom in my living situation, and I am really blessed. I find that just taking my time, meandering through the first hour or two of my morning with no pressure to be productive really helps me actually be more productive later on in the day, because I've already nurtured my soul, nurtured my inner child first thing in the morning, and it's like, oh, you are deserving of this gift of joyful living right off the bat. You don't have to complete a to-do list in order to experience this level of joy or fulfillment. Here, let me just give it to you. And that's what I want my mornings to feel like. Sometimes my mornings, there will be more structure, like I'll want to stretch and then meditate, read a book or journal. But at least with where I'm at right now in life, that very specific structure does not suit me. I'm going through a major transition right now, and I really want to be surprised by how Whitney takes that freedom, that space, and what she wants to do with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this morning rhythm video, and I hope it brought some inspiration and some excitement for how you guys want to proceed with your personal mornings. I just want to feel that life is good. Life is good. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.